Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL world is in shock tonight as the Raiders reportedly announced the unexpected departure of quarterback Gino Smith, leaving fans, analysts, and insiders scrambling to understand the sudden move. Sources close to the organization have hinted that this decision wasn't entirely predictable, sparking speculation about internal dynamics, contract negotiations, and the future direction of the team. For months, Gino Smith has been the cornerstone of the Raiders' offense, demonstrating a mix of poise, accuracy, and leadership that elevated the team's performance in critical moments. Rumors suggest that disagreements over offensive strategies and the handling of key plays may have contributed to the split, though official statements remain cryptic and carefully worded to avoid confirming speculation. Social media has erupted with fans expressing shock, disbelief, and frustration, with many lamenting the loss of a player who, despite occasional inconsistencies, brought a sense of reliability and charisma to the field. Industry insiders are already debating potential replacements, ranging from established veterans to up-and-coming quarterbacks who could bring a new energy but lack the proven experience that Smith carried, leaving the franchise at a crossroads that could redefine its identity moving forward. The reaction among the Raiders fan base has been immediate and intense, with message boards, fan pages, and Twitter threads lighting up with opinions, theories, and heartfelt messages directed at Gino Smith. Some fans are calling this a catastrophic error, citing his clutch performances and ability to rally the team under pressure as reasons the organization should have fought harder to retain him. Analysts point to the broader implications of this move, suggesting that the departure may signal a shift in the team's long-term strategy, possibly hinting at a rebuild or a pivot toward a younger, more experimental quarterback option. Meanwhile, speculation about locker room morale has intensified as insiders question how teammates are processing the news and whether Smith's exit might influence other players' decisions. Across the league, rival teams are watching closely, recognizing an opportunity to exploit a potential vulnerability in a historically competitive franchise. Rumors abound regarding who might fill the void, with whispers about trade possibilities, draft picks, and even surprise free agent signings that could reshape not only the Raiders' roster, but also the balance of power within the division. Amid all this, the emotional response from fans underscores the personal connection many feel toward Gino Smith, turning what could have been a routine roster update into a moment of national conversation. Behind the scenes, sources suggest that the decision to part ways with Gino Smith involved multiple layers of negotiation and strategic calculation, with team executives weighing performance metrics, leadership qualities, and financial implications before reaching a consensus. While public statements remain carefully neutral, the chatter among insiders paints a picture of tension and urgency, as though the organization is attempting to recalibrate its identity in a fast-moving league. Speculation has intensified over whether this move was influenced by upcoming drafts or potential acquisitions, with some industry watchers suggesting that the Raiders are positioning themselves for a bold, transformative play. Fans, meanwhile, are piecing together clues from interviews, social media posts, and subtle hints dropped by coaching staff, generating theories that range from strategic genius to managerial miscalculation. In locker rooms and living rooms alike, the narrative has taken on a life of its own, with every tweet and article dissected for hidden meaning or foreshadowing of future moves. The ripple effects of Smith's departure are already being felt beyond Las Vegas, influencing betting lines, fantasy football strategies, and even the psychological landscape of rival teams anticipating the Raiders' next move. The drama, it seems, is only beginning. Industry analysts are now turning their attention to potential successors, debating which quarterbacks possess the combination of skill, vision, and composure needed to step into Gino Smith's sizable shoes. Names are being floated with increasing frequency, from experienced veterans rumored to be dissatisfied in other franchises to younger players with potential but lacking a proven track record. Every rumor fuels more speculation, with insiders suggesting that the Raiders' next move could be a gamble, a calculated risk meant to propel the team into a new era of competitiveness. Fans are analyzing every nuance, from workout reports to social media interactions, attempting to discern signals that might indicate who the organization is targeting. The discussion has extended beyond sports media into mainstream conversation, as the shock of losing a quarterback with Gino Smith's reputation reverberates across platforms, turning this roster change into a story of national intrigue. Amid all the conjecture, one thing remains clear. The Raiders are entering a period of transition, with the departure of a key player leaving both opportunities and uncertainties in equal measure, a combination that guarantees that the upcoming weeks will be scrutinized intensely by every observer, fan, and pundit alike. While some fans cling to hope that Gino Smith might return or that circumstances could change, the prevailing sentiment is one of uncertainty and longing for stability, a reflection of the quarterback's influence on the team's culture and performance. Analysts are exploring what this means for offensive strategy, considering how a new quarterback might alter play calling, tempo, and even team morale. Insider chatter suggests that coaching staff are already adapting plans, running simulations, and reevaluating personnel choices in anticipation of the void left by Smith. Meanwhile, social media continues to amplify every development, creating a feedback loop of speculation, rumor, and debate that further fuels the mystique surrounding this unexpected departure. The human element cannot be overlooked either, as teammates and staff adjust to the sudden change, navigating emotional, psychological, and professional shifts that accompany the loss of a prominent leader. Across podcasts, fan forums, and news outlets, the discussion is relentless as observers attempt to decode meaning from statements, evaluate potential replacements, and assess the broader trajectory of a franchise suddenly at a pivotal crossroads. Even as the dust settles temporarily, the narrative continues to evolve, with each new report adding layers to a story already rich in intrigue and speculation. The Raiders' decision has sparked a domino effect, influencing not just internal strategy, but also league-wide dynamics as opponents, commentators, and fans alike adjust their expectations. Rumors about trades, free agent signings, and draft picks continue to circulate, with every possible scenario analyzed for plausibility and impact. Social media has become a battleground of opinions, with fans split between outrage, disappointment, and cautious optimism regarding the team's future. In the midst of this whirlwind, Gino Smith remains a central figure, both for his past contributions and the hypothetical questions surrounding what might have been if circumstances had unfolded differently. The story, while rooted in a roster move, has transcended the field, becoming a cultural touchpoint for discussion about loyalty, leadership, and the unpredictable nature of professional sports, highlighting how a single announcement can ripple across communities, generate conversation, and create an ongoing saga that shows no sign of ending anytime soon. The aftermath of Gino Smith's departure continues to dominate headlines as speculation intensifies about who will take the reins as the Raiders' next quarterback, and the rumors are flying faster than any official confirmation could possibly keep up with. Sources hint at a range of possibilities, from high-profile free agents who could bring immediate experience to young draft prospects who promise long-term growth, but come with risk and uncertainty. Fans are dissecting every report, tweet, and interview, searching for hidden clues that might reveal the team's strategy, while analysts debate whether the Raiders are prioritizing immediate results or planning a longer-term rebuild. The chatter extends beyond conventional media, infiltrating podcasts, social media threads, and fan communities, where every small detail is magnified, interpreted, and spun into multiple theories. Meanwhile, the NFL itself watches closely, with rival teams evaluating how the Raiders' quarterback situation might affect the balance of power within the division. The atmosphere is electric, combining elements of drama, anticipation, and fear, as the organization navigates a high-stakes decision whose consequences will shape the franchise's future. For Gino Smith, The move creates a personal narrative that extends beyond statistics and game performance, highlighting how a single roster change can ripple across a league, a fan base, and the careers of countless other players connected to the team. Insiders suggest that internal discussions within the Raiders organization have been ongoing for weeks, involving coaches, general managers, and ownership, all weighing factors like contract obligations, team dynamics, and long-term goals. The debate reportedly included considerations of player morale, fan reaction, and even the psychological impact of removing a leader mid-season or during pivotal planning phases. While official statements remain carefully crafted to project stability, the leaks, hints, and subtle confirmations circulating in sports media suggest a tension-filled environment where decisions are as strategic as they are emotional. Rumors hint that some players may have voiced concerns about leadership styles, play-calling approaches, and locker room culture, potentially influencing the timing and nature of Gino Smith's exit. Analysts note that the Raiders' front office is attempting a delicate balancing act, maintaining competitiveness while potentially reshaping the team's identity and offensive philosophy. As a result, the rumor mill has become a near-constant source of speculation, with every potential move dissected and debated across multiple platforms. Fans, in particular, are emotionally invested, sharing personal accounts, predictions, and sometimes outrage, contributing to a sense that the departure of Gino Smith is far more than a simple roster adjustment. It is a turning point that has captivated the entire football community and ignited debates that will persist for weeks. Speculation about potential replacements for Gino Smith has reached a fever pitch, with names of veteran quarterbacks and rising stars circulating endlessly in sports media circles, fan forums, and social platforms. Some insiders suggest that the Raiders are leaning toward a proven leader capable of stabilizing the offense immediately, while others argue the organization may pursue a riskier, high-upside talent who could redefine the team's trajectory. Fans are parsing every rumor with obsessive attention, analyzing everything from arm strength and mobility to leadership style, temperament, and compatibility with existing offensive schemes. The discussion has expanded into broader narratives, such as how this change reflects on the Raiders' management philosophy, their priorities in player development, and the long-term implications for the franchise. Betting lines, fantasy leagues, and even media predictions are shifting in real time as new names, reports, and whispers surface almost hourly, turning the search for Smith's successor into a collective fascination. Beyond technical evaluation, the human drama remains central. Fans and commentators alike are emotionally invested in the potential outcomes, weighing loyalty, disappointment, hope, and curiosity in equal measure. Every tweet, every insider leak, and every speculative article contributes to the ongoing story, creating a sense of unpredictability that mirrors the very essence of professional sports, where fortunes can change overnight and a single decision can reverberate across an entire league. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Meanwhile, reactions from teammates and coaching staff are becoming a story in themselves, as insiders hint at a mixture of relief, concern, and anticipation throughout the organization. Locker room dynamics, leadership adjustments, and morale shifts are all under scrutiny, with sources suggesting that team meetings and informal conversations are already reflecting attempts to stabilize the situation. Analysts speculate about how the absence of Gino Smith might influence the offense's cohesion, chemistry, and overall effectiveness, especially in high-pressure situations. Fans, eager for insight, pore over every nuance, from post-practice photos to cryptic interviews, trying to glean hints about emerging leaders or the direction the coaching staff intends to pursue. The situation has even prompted debates about whether the Raiders' culture is evolving or fracturing, and how internal communication and trust might shape the team's ability to adapt to this new reality. Across social media, reactions range from mournful tributes to Geno Smith contributions to wild predictions about who could step in, creating a blend of nostalgia, anxiety, and anticipation that perfectly encapsulates the drama of professional sports. The emotional and strategic layers of this transition highlight that the story is about much more than one player. It is about identity, leadership, and the high-stakes maneuvering that defines an NFL franchise at a pivotal crossroads. Amid all the rumors, experts are dissecting the financial and strategic implications, noting that Gino Smith's departure could free up significant cap space or alter the team's approach to draft selections and trades. Some insiders speculate that the Raiders may be positioning themselves for a bold acquisition, leveraging the quarterback vacancy to attract a high-profile name who could redefine their offensive capabilities. Others argue that the move signals a willingness to take calculated risks, betting on youth, potential, and adaptability rather than proven experience, a strategy that could either rejuvenate the franchise or backfire dramatically. Fans are eagerly analyzing every development, constructing scenarios that range from the plausible to the wildly imaginative, while sports media amplifies each whisper, creating a constant flow of commentary that feeds the suspense. The ripple effects of this departure extend far beyond Las Vegas, influencing league dynamics, divisional standings, and rival teams' planning strategies, as the uncertainty around the Raiders' quarterback position represents both vulnerability and opportunity. Every angle is being scrutinized, every possibility debated, and every rumor dissected, reflecting the broader fascination with how a single player's exit can cascade through the intricate ecosystem of professional football. The drama is ongoing, and with no official replacement yet named, the speculation shows no signs of slowing down, maintaining a pulse of anticipation that grips fans and insiders alike. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.